cinematic. So I've got to apologize. I wasn't unaware of your career until just this recent European Championships. This has been going on for since 2017,
yeah,
pretty
so
much?
about 6 years, yeah.
Right. So how does one get into this? Because we have a few boxers on a Saturday night. We have a few more boxers, but that's weightlifting kind of caught me by surprise. I didn't realize we had such a person in the town.
So in 2017, I decided to join a gym just to do any sport, really, just to do anything. And I was doing gym classes there, and part of the gym classes there's a little bit of weightlifting in them, but I was really bad at it. So then I was like, sure, I'll join a little weightlifting class, get better at it. And then I was just like, wow, I actually really love this.
This is young Gilbert now, was sort of your coach for 4 years then, for that period of time. Was it a very quick kind of, instant love, or was it just as you gradually, progressed that you realized, oh, actually, I love this, I'm good at it, I like what I'm doing?
It was pretty quick, to be honest. Like, right. I'd say probably like 3 classes in, I was like, oh, I'm finding this really challenging. I liked the challenge, so...
Now, there are weightlifters all over the world, and a lot of female weightlifters. Were there certain people, I don't even around here, that you kind of got inspired by, or was this all out of the blue?
My coach Stuart also competed for Ireland, so he was a big inspiration. And then also internationally, some of the American lifters like Maddie Rogers, or not that you probably wouldn't know.
Right, well, it's good to know though. I'll certainly reference them and get people an idea.
Or there's some Romanian lifters. There's one called Loredana Toma. She's very inspirational as well. But even outside of weightlifting, like any Irish athletes really, like Katie Taylor or...
Right.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a step to go from loving something to going professional. Was that something that just happened? Was it something that you'd always hoped for?
Well, I did gymnastics for 12 years, and I'd always wanted to be great, but then I was never very good at gymnastics. So then as soon as I started weightlifting, I realized, oh, okay, I'm actually okay at this. Then I was like, straight away, that's all I wanted.
And is it I don't know, like a lot of physical, like if it's a footballer, if it's a boxer or whatever, it's like every day. I don't know how often you have to kind of keep the muscle and keep the training.
So I train 5 days a week. I would love to train more, but I'm balancing it off. But yeah, it's like kind of constantly having to balance recovery and then the right amount of training, and then training certain ways to get performance or certain ways to build muscle. There's a lot of technical aspects to it.
And does it feel like something that you're on top of? Does it always feel like you're reaching for that next level, reaching to get a little bit better? I mean, you seem to be very relaxed in it. I don't know whether that's just because I just see good pictures of you and you're doing the lifting. You look like it's a natural to fit and all that. But is it tough? Is it hard?
It is hard. Yeah, definitely. Right. I'm like, I wouldn't say I'm the most natural person to be doing it. Like it's more something I've had to really work at, in the sense of like, I didn't come in. A lot of people, if they have like really strong legs, are very good at weightlifting initially, whereas like I had to really work on that in particular. Like I had to do so many squats, like to just even get to like a good baseline.
Right.
So I feel like I can't remember what you asked me now.
But no, it was just the idea of how hard it was, because I'm thinking, especially gymnast, quite small, that idea that you'd be in the world of weightlifting. It's all about ratio, it's all about what weight you can lift and all that, but I just thought it must be difficult, because I can't do it. So I'm just thinking it's probably a bit of a shock to the system when you really first got into it and really dedicated yourself to it.
When I first started, it was kind of funny because you have to be really mobile, and I was somewhat mobile from gymnastics. It was always an area I wasn't that great at, but like I was already had some ability, but you have to be really mobile in your shoulders and your upper back, and I didn't have that at all. And I remember in my first class we all had like empty bars, like just little 15 kilo bars, no bother, and like the coach came over and gave me 8 kilo, and I couldn't even squat, like I couldn't do anything. And like it's something that just took so much time, just constant going and going and going. But
And when it comes to, when you're Laura Lynn and you're a nurse there, or even at home, first time telling your family or your friends, do you know what, I'm doing weightlifting now, I really love it. Was anybody surprised? Did they kind of know it, that that's the type of person you are, that you'd jump straight in and go for it?
Yeah, it kind of is who I am, to be honest. I kind of just go and do, like, I'm very much someone who, like, if I've kind of decided on something, off I go. Like, I'll just go full for it.
Nice. So now, I'm just wondering what the future plans are, because it's a career. It's it's obviously a passion, and it's a love and all that. But really, you have to sort of think about how do I progress and where do I go. So are there kind of goals at the moment that you think, well, this is where I want to be?
So I qualified for Worlds for this year. So that is in Saudi Arabia in September.
Wow.
So hopefully that will go well. We'll see. I don't think Olympics is on the card.
Okay.
But definitely world level. But that's
Right.
kind of where it is right now.
And just finally, weightlifting Ireland, is it a big kind of sport in Ireland? Is it growing? No. No, I was
Very
thinking,
small.
I don't know many people.
I'd say there's maybe like 500 members.
Wow,
Very
okay.
small. Like compared to
Wow.
like my gymnastics club in Greystones, like there must be like 1,000 members
Right.
there, which is like double in one club
Okay.
compared to weightlifting Ireland.
So you're going to change it all, right? You're going to put weightlifting on the map in Ireland.
And the other girls as well.
Of course.
And
Well, we
there's
should
one-
give Tam a shout out,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you've got great teammates, but yeah, well done. It's fantastic that as I said, it was something that I was totally unaware of. So I was delighted when I saw that you're at that level already. So congratulations.
Thank you.